Salutations my geochuds, you're tuned back into swag news. Today's topic, the Zoink Bloop situation is concerning. So the Bloop is a heavily buffed blue remake of Kinos that was verified by Zoink about 4 months ago. And when it got verified, there was initially drama about the levels balancing, especially with people saying that Zoink made horrible choke points and honestly made the level unfun to play. Well, fast forward about 4 months and the Bloop finally got verified. Zoink initially estimated the Bloop to be around top 20 to 75 difficulty, but it got placed at, drumroll please, number 10. Like, how is that even possible? I understand slightly underrating a level by a few spots, even 5, that's to the extremes, but underrating a level almost 65 spots is unheard of, and rightfully so. This has sparked a huge outrage on Twitter. So let's go check what people have to say on the worst platform on the internet. So it all started about 4 months ago in March, when the #1 player Zoink verified the Bloop, a potential top 25 extreme demon. And as we can see in this short Twitter video, it's basically just Zoink beating the level, right? So this sparked a lot of controversy initially. I can't find the original tweet, but people were complaining that he buffed the level super badly. There was a tide wave section that's just a huge choke point. And not only that, but people also said this level is soulless and is just inflating the list. For example, this guy deadass just blew Kinos to inflate the list. What is this crappy ass Kinos remake? This is just Kinos with a worse song and none of the hype behind it. Potential top 25, well, we all know this will end up being top 10 to 15. Damn, this guy knows balls. This is the most slop leveler I've ever seen, and it's gonna get rated because Zoink got his grubby hands on it. Y'all get my point, right? People are hating this level because it's just a blue Kinos remake, right? Well, now 4 months later, it got placed on the demon list a lot higher than Zoink initially said, and the outrage is crazy. The demon list posted, the Bloop has been placed on number 10, above every end and below Booba Wamba, with a list requirement of 67%. This pushes every end out of the top 10. Damn. Operation Evolution into the extended list, and Scream Machine back into the legacy list. Explanation. From the opinions gathered, we have determined that placing the Bloop right now below Booba Wamba at 10 would be the best for now. A player with very significant progress, by the way, this player's nickname, claimed to be very confident in finding the level harder than Ashley Wave Trials, but still only somewhat confident in finding it easier than Booba Wamba. However, due to a lack of reliable opinions and level comparisons, this is subject to change in the future as more players beat the level. So it took, after all these months, nickname's opinion for it to be actually placed where it rightfully deserves. And as this guy perfectly sums it up, I'm crying, the replies are just this. Speed, people are mad. We got this guy saying, Zoink, you're genuinely such a freaking ego booster. You always knew it was top 10. And then when you look in the replies, this guy makes a pretty good point. First, he doesn't congratulate Popoff for verifying society. Then he lies to all of us saying that he made those insane progress streamed and under pressure, admitted that he only had 17 hours of pre-practice. This is an interesting point because it brings up the fact that his ego, we saw his ego, I wouldn't say for the first time, but we saw his ego through this little society event. What the crap? I thought it was supposed to be top 50. Demon list wrong again. It's top 75 because Zoink said it. It's true. He said Amethyst is top 3 and most people are saying it's harder than TS2. Yeah, this is another situation where he probably underrated a level just for his own top 1 to be placed over it. Zoink always underrates his verifications. I feel like that's on purpose. We need to ban Zoink's opinion. That's like 5th time the level he verified is way harder than he originally said. Remember that the Bloop is in this position because of the balancing that Zoink did to the level. Top 75, how the crap is Zoink not opinion bad? Hashtag unrate the Bloop, worst level of all time. Top 75, he said. Most chopped top 10 in history. Bro, Artemis 13 is harder than Aternus. Bro, at this point, low-key. But y'all get the fact that, bro, severely underrated the level, and it took nickname for the actual rating to show. And then we got this guy, the demon list is actually over. What? Every end, Penumbral, the Bloop, Silent Clubstep. And this was before the Bloop actually got raised to 10. Or why isn't Zoink getting opinion banned? I'm serious, never rate another Zoink verification again. So basically people are kind of freaking out. And the most notable one I want to show, guys, is Nethermind, who is one of the best players of Geometry Dash. He's number 4 currently. He said, literally 100% has to be doing this on purpose. And then we have some nice comments to this tweet. He's genuinely rage baiting at this point. The Bloop was supposed to be barely Acron difficulty. Now it's harder than every end. Also, Zink said that Defeated Circles was top 50 and it turned out to be top 18. He's probably underestimates Amethyst difficulty. That's true. Not to mention, Defeated Circle, who he said was going to be top 50, actually is top 18. And guys, with all this stuff happening, if we use our pattern recognition skills, we can literally tell that Artemis 13 will be top 1, like I said, because this guy underrates everything. Obviously, he does it on purpose. He does it for an ego boost because he's the most egotistical MF of all time. It's an aura farm strat. Zoink logic, the Bloop top 50, actual difficulty top 10. Artemis 13 top 1 to 3, actual difficulty harder than A Eternist, I won't be surprised. This is obviously a joke, but yeah, this will probably be top 1. Look at this guy defending. I think people often forget how hard it is to rank things that are pretty damn easy to you. If you're a list player, it would be hard to give revival opinions on top 500 and lower extremes. But the thing is, this argument is just shit, because top 500 and lower extremes, bro, we're talking about something that's top 10. He could still compare its difficulty to other levels. The Bloop took him 10 times harder than a top 50 and still underrates it like crazy. There's no way that wasn't intentional. These guys have a point. Like, Zoink took a lot of time. It's probably because Nickname said it was top 10. Yeah, that's 100% why, because Nickname actually realized how hard it is. Finally, you guys are catching on. So yeah, this brings me to my point about Zoink taking a long time. So look, if we scroll back to the Bloop stream, it all started 4 months ago, revealing my next verification. So he streamed the level for the whole 3 hours. Then he did another stream, second stream, and he said top 60 to 75 for another 3 hours. Then he did another stream, which he got it was also almost 3 hours. And then he got a 4th stream where he got 56. That's a big boost. Then he got a 5th stream, the Bloop 71. Then he got a 6th stream, and then he got a 7th stream, 8th stream, 9th stream, 10th stream, 11th stream, 12th stream. Okay, 12 streams. It took him 12 streams to beat the Bloop. What does this show to us, chat? Well, first off, if we just look at any other level in the difficulty range that he was saying. For example, we got Chill over here, which is supposed to be top 28. Or if we look currently, Chill is at 34, okay? Which is supposed to be harder than what he was rating the Bloop, right? So we look at Chill. It took him what? 1 stream, 2 streams, 3 streams. Oh, look at it. It took him 3 streams? Bro, you're telling me it takes you a top 40, 3 streams. Then it takes you the Bloop fucking 12 streams. And you say it's easier. Like, bro, chat, this has to be on purpose. I'm not gonna lie. Like, all the dots are adding up. Okay, let's see another example. We got Penumbral. Stream 1, Stream 2, Stream 3, Stream 4. Whoa, 4 streams to beat something that's top 12. Isn't that interesting? By the way, guys, something that's also crazy. I just counted up how many streams it took him to beat Society. It took him literally 12 streams to beat Society, guys. Like, you telling me it takes you 12 streams to beat Society and then 12 streams to beat the Bloop? Interesting. So guys, what do y'all think? Honestly, I'm not going to talk too much about the situation because I think everything is quite obvious if you just look at it from an outside perspective. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Thank you, my GeoChuds, for watching the video.
He eats all my shots, bro.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Iron Chin.
your winner is
Mr. Iron Chin.
the blue corner.
Easy win. Let's go.